Chapter 4 of the Constitution deals with human rights. It is common knowledge that human rights do not matter to a government where regime survival is threatened. Torture is commonplace. We've seen about dozens of NUP supporters missing, with many up to today still held in custody. Decades later, there is no accountability for this. But also, there is no accountability for the 2020 November protests. Where are we headed to?
Uganda is still a young country in terms of democracy and even the practice of human rights. Uganda is still not at the level of Sweden and Denmark and so on. But we must continue insisting that that is where we are heading. It's my firm opinion that through the conduct of unruly members of the security forces, we have taken a step back in safeguarding human rights. No matter the differences in politics, there's no excuse to kidnap citizens and not account for them. There's no excuse to torture citizens. There's no excuse to keep citizens in jail endlessly. And I would challenge the judiciary really to step forward. And where the government does not bring evidence in a trial, the court should simply say, if you don't come and start the trial, we are going to dismiss the case. That is how to put pressure on the government. So the courts have to help us in enforcing human rights. They have those inherent rights under the Judicature Act.
Lastly, whether you return as Justice Minister or not, does it concern you that the Constitution is floundering?
It does, because everybody needs the Constitution. Even if you are a dictator, you need a Constitution. In fact, all the more reason why you need a Constitution, because the Constitution is what can save you from a mob. Without a Constitution, you face a mob. So the government shouldn't be a mob. Only mobs have no rules. So I'm extremely concerned that some members of the security forces are unleashing uncalled for violence. There's high-handedness. The good thing is that it has not reached the level where it is irreversible. All these things that are happening can still be reversed. And it must start with reducing the political temperature. The politics is too toxic. As you can see, the violence is now unleashed against political activists. I would be happy to hear that, armed robbers are being shot dead, armed robbers are being raided and being disarmed. But it doesn't help when you hear that somebody was recorded an aggressive message on TikTok wearing political party overalls is the one being arrested. I think there's need for enforcing the code of conduct of political parties. There's no need for any political party to provoke the state. There is no need for the state to interfere with freedom to organize. In any case, how will you defeat a sitting government if you are not free to organize?